Alright, hello everybody, welcome to our Pearl Harbor source analysis assignment here. So you're going to see some pictures and some speeches and some maps here that I'm going to ask you to answer some questions about. So over here we have a cartoon here from the famous Dr. Seuss. This was from 2 months before Pearl Harbor. So number one here, what is isolationism? According to the grandmother's sweater, what was the name of the isolationist policy America followed before being attacked? Number two, what is the artist's point of view regarding America's policy of isolationism? And number three, do you think it was impossible for the U.S. to stay out of World War II? Make sure you explain your answer there as well. Then we have a map of Hawaii in relation to the United States and Japan. So number one here, why do you think the U.S. wanted a military base in Hawaii? Number two, when conflicts peak between Japan and the U.S., why do you think Japan chose to attack Hawaii instead of the mainland of the United States? And then here we have President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the infamy speech. There is a video in this assignment as well that plays FDR's speech, the Day of Infamy speech. But questions down here at the bottom. Number one, according to FDR, what was the relationship of the United States and the Empire of Japan prior to the attack on Pearl Harbor? Number two, how long does FDR think the Japanese were planning this attack? Does he think they bombed the US out of nowhere? Number three, why would the Japanese choose to bomb an American battleships and soldiers in the Pacific instead of an American city like San Francisco or Los Angeles? And number four, how does FDR ask Congress in Washington, D.C. to respond to the attack on Pearl Harbor? All right, so we will review this in live class as well.